Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Welcome in. If you're new here, hi, I'm Bo. If you need to refer to me for any reason, my pronouns are they, he, and I am a spiritual being having a genderqueer human experience, and I am here to help you on yours. With tarot, with oracle readings, with the information I channel. I'm also a channel. If the term psychic medium rings a bell to you, that's kind of like what's going on here. Or if the word mage also rings a bell, that's also what I've got going on here. And energy healing, stuff like that. So if you're interested in that, just stick around. And if you're interested on one-on-one work, whether that be a tarot reading, whether we talk about something that you need support with, and I could answer some questions for you in and out of channel, because I have life experience too, but I can channel people's guides, and so I can help you hear things that you may be having a hard time hearing. That's really all it's for. It's just to connect you further and a little easier if you're having a little trouble. Or if it would just be nice to hear from someone else. Sometimes it's just nice to have someone else do the work, lol. Well, they didn't like how I said that. A better way to rephrase it would be to, like, just give yourself a break and allow someone else the opportunity to channel something for you. It's a gift on both ends. So, I think that's way cooler. But also, hi, if you're returning. Hello! Welcome back! Thank you for being here. I love you. Yeah, seriously, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. All right. Well, I started this reading before, and there were 4 cards that came out, but there's only a small lot of you that these Pentacles cards are for, and now I'm feeling that I do need to rearrange them this time. I asked if I should rearrange them earlier. I'm also going to play my ocarina a little bit at the end. I'm hearing to say if I remember, because if I don't, that's okay. But also, sorry for being kind of like MIA on YouTube. I really needed a break, but I didn't know that that's what I was doing. I was just like, I'll just post more often at some point, when really all I need to say is like, I think I just need a break, y'all. I'll come back eventually. But here I am. But I also don't want to activate I don't want to trigger the PDA for my neurodivergent baddies out there. They be knowing persistent drive for autonomy or pathological demand avoidance. That sounds awful. The other one is more accurate to what it is. Anyway, these Pentacles energies. So there is this energy of a lot of us in this collective, and a lot of you, because I can feel that there's a couple different collectives throughout this video, I think. Not too many, but yes. Okay. And I believe the messages are relatively short and sweet. What is the AE lock? I don't know what that means. Is it about lighting? Oh, it totally is. Okay, well, put the sunshine on my face, dog. Maybe that's a message. Yeah. You gotta tell the universe that you want the sun to shine, or something like that. There's also something weather ability related. That was something that I heard in a tarot reading earlier for myself. Some of y'all have the ability to communicate with the weather, where you can, like, influence it, basically. I'm hearing not necessarily change it, but, like, you can coax it. And you're, like, connected to a large, well, for some of you very large, some of you like a moderate sized group of other energy healers that can communicate with, I believe it's communicating with Gaia and tons of other spirits and elementals. Elementals, there we go, through the weather. So like the Fae. Not goblins for a lot of you. They're involved, but not in direct communication. It's mainly like air and earth Fae. Some dragons. Some fire dragons. Most people do have dragons, so even if you don't know if you have a dragon, just like call on your dragon or call on a dragon, and if they're there, the opportunity to strengthen a connection with them will definitely show up. Okay, wow. Ace of Pentacles, the Magician, the Emperor, Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Eight of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Swords. 9 is an energy, and then the Knights are coming out a lot too. Knight and 9. Well, I know 8 symbolizes infinite abundance. But what does 9 symbolize? Things beginning to come to fruition is what I heard. Yeah, let me show you the cards here. So, this feels like you, or some of our friends in the collective, and this feels like advice to, this is the Hanged Man, to shift your perspective about the material world. I think you guys need to see this for a little longer. And realize that you have more to offer in the material world than you once thought you did. Now is a really great time to change how you view abundance, to like shift, not necessarily change. Change feels like it has a different connotation in this context, but this is a really great time to shift how you feel and how you view abundance. And recognize that the abundance, like you are the magnet for the abundance. You attract the abundance. Okay. Is my forehead turning green? Unfortunate. Alright, Spirit, can you please tell me about... Well, I see the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of, I believe it's Swords. Yes, the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles are sandwiching the Five of Cups. And the Five of Cups talks about focusing too hard on what doesn't serve you and missing out or almost missing out or having the, what's the word? Not ability. What is the word? Possibility. Why couldn't I remember the word possibility? Maybe some of you are forgetting that that there are more possibilities. That feels really appropriate. Let me just show you the card. You're focusing on these, someone in here, or someone's energy, or someone's shadow. One of their coping mechanisms is to just like be nihilistic, basically, or you get really harsh on yourself, and then in turn you get really harsh on others. And with the Queen of Swords, there's a lot of pentacles. And it really just feels like you have more to offer yourself. You have more kindness to offer yourself. Yes. And direct communication is a form of kindness. And so, like, and the Queen of Swords, she doesn't let her thoughts just, like, run amok. She is the, like, the master of her mind. And that's right now. I don't think you're just mastering your mind or or the physical. I feel like some of you are mastering both. Some of you are in the energy of mastering one or the other right now. But a lot of you, I'm hearing most of you, are in an energy of you're balancing all of these aspects of yourself. You're balancing the emotional aspect, the mental aspect, the spiritual bodies, like the astral body, and your physical body, which is, congratulations to you. That's amazing. It really is. And I think for some of you, one of the final steps is just like realizing that people who treat you like this, because the Seven of Swords speaks of trickery, sneakery, there's no reason to focus on them. There's no reason to focus on them. You are the Queen of Swords, and you have the ability to create the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new opportunity to, and I'm hearing in this case, it's a new opportunity to view abundance as yours already. Nothing in your reality is abundant without you, without your perspective on it. I'm hearing to give a silly little example of, like, for instance, someone walking into a store or like a room full of shoes, they would be really excited and they would be like, oh my God, abundance, yes. But for someone else, they would walk in that room of shoes and they'd be like, holy shit, that is way too many shoes. And then they would walk into like another room where there's like a bunch of watches, and then they're like, oh shit, abundance, this is great. I'm also hearing to put in the example of walking into the forest and feeling the energy and feeling the support that Gaia has to offer, and all of the spirits in the forest, like the trees, the rocks, the grass, like really focusing on the abundance that is those energies. And when you have the ability to like clearly communicate with them, that is not something to like take lightly. That's something that you they don't usually come through with should energy, so I'm just going to say this, but that you should be, or it's a good idea. It's great practice. It's a great practice to bring yourself back to gratitude. That's one of the ways that you can transmute energy the most effectively, is starting with gratitude and then letting it evolve into love. Let it, like, because gratitude, I'm hearing, is a form of love. So it still works as transmutation. Now with the Emperor, you're just commanding your own reality. Same with the Magician and the Page of Pentacles. You're discovering what it is that you do have to offer. That's really interesting. The Ace of Cups is also out here, and the Four of Wands, which I was newly instructed that this is indicative of a homecoming. And it really is a homecoming to yourself. And for some of you, it is a homecoming to your ancestors. Like, some of you are discovering like folk magic. Some of you are discovering like instruments that were played in your lineage, like that your ancestors played. For some of y'all, it could be like the banjo. It could be the mandolin. The mandolin, the lyre, the lyre, all those really cool string instruments. And I'm seeing, I think it's called a sitar. Yeah. And I'm seeing like maracas and stuff, like all of these like incredible instruments that are so healing and so lovely. Some of you are getting reacquainted with them. Some of you are being asked to be reacquainted with them. Absolutely go for it. Even if you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. It doesn't matter. They didn't know what they were doing when they started. You figure it out. It's what you're doing is making music and having fun. You could just start by shaking the darn thing, or just like, you know. But music is healing, because you are music. You are the one that the music comes from. And that's part of coming home to yourself, is coming home to your natural abilities. Am I ending the reading here? Yes. There's nothing more to be said for the collective. You don't need to play your ocarina, but you can play it just a tad if you would like. All right. Well, I hope that message was helpful. It absolutely would be to someone, probably. I'm going to play the ocarina a little bit. there we go. Thank you for listening, and thank you for stopping by, and thank you for staying. I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you around. I really hope you do. I really hope I do. I hope I see you around. And if you're interested in more tarot readings, I have a ton more. I have a lot of energy healings and like informational channeling videos and stuff. So go check out my other stuff. It might be helpful. Oh yeah, and if you're interested in one-on-one work, my links are in the description. Go to my Linktree and go on the Buy Me a Coffee website. That's where my stuff is right now. If there's a way that would be more easily accessible for you guys, let me know. And my portraits, the channel portraits I do, those are $75. As of now, I'm also willing to kind of adjust prices because I understand that times are rough. But and it's medicine over money. It truly is. And because that's the, like, money's a tool and everything, and it's great. And it's an energy, it's a frequency. But we are what created the money, It's just kind of it's a 3D manifestation of your internal abundance. Isn't that cool? I just think that's cool as hell. Anyway, and my channeled letters are, I think they're 45. They're either 40 or 45. I don't remember. But yeah, we could do a channeled letter or a channeled portrait. The portraits are either of you or one of your guides. I am willing to do multiple guides, but those will cost more because that's more art. My friend messaged me and made me giggle. All right. Well, anyhow, thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate you, and I love you. And I hope you do good. And I want to show you my hat. Okay. I showed you my hat. Bye. Oh, hold on. They said a little longer. What are we doing? What are we saying? I need to talk about the High Priestess and the Devil? No. Okay. My chips? Pita chips. And... no, not the hummus, just the pita chips, and then now I can end? Okay, well, that's a synchronicity for someone, so... or you're assigned to go get some pita chips or to have a snack that you like. You're worth it. Okay. Love you. Bye.